Hey guys, B-Tier Plumbing here, and today I'm here with my 1999 elongated comfort height universal Rundle Atlas toilet. Now, for those of y'all who don't remember, I had actually filmed this toilet at the place I got it from, along with a universal Rundle. I believe it's called the Colby. It's that siphonic urinal with the pretty large trapway opening. But I had found this. Well, there was two of these, one in the men's, one in the women's, along with the universal Rundle Colby urinal. And I did get a video of the men's restroom that had this toilet laying in there. So, and if y'all didn't watch that video or don't remember it, I'll leave the link in the description and maybe in the comment section to that video. So in case y'all want to see what this toilet looked like before I kind of cleaned it up, y'all can go ahead and do that. But I've always really liked open rim toilets. I know they're like super cheap and usually not the greatest performers, but the fact it's so cheap is what makes it kind of cool, because normally comfort height toilets are somewhat heavy, but this one is fairly light. And just in my opinion, open rim toilets are very interesting. It's just, you don't see very many toilets that have a slotted rim in the US instead of rim jets, because usually like in Europe, they'll have open rim toilets. But yeah, I've always wanted one of these comfort height Atlases for a long time now. I've always just kind of liked the way they looked and that really weird stretch trapway there, and I'm finally happy to have one. As y'all can see, the water line after every flush kind of fills up right there. It doesn't fill all the way up, and that has to do with the fill valve that is inside of it. And it's funny because when I found it, there was actually a water line stained here, and the water line only went up to about here. And the interior of the bowl I pretty much restored. As y'all can see, it looks fairly clean. There was a lot of rust and stuff that was stained in there, but the logo itself too is actually in pretty good shape, and it did have a residential seat on it, so nothing super interesting. Everything you see here came with the toilet except for the flapper. Either OCC Plumbing and Restorations took the flapper out of it when we got it, or just didn't have one. I don't remember, but again, I did film this toilet in the abandoned building I got it from. So this fill valve fills pretty fast, except when it gets to the water line or just below it. It has a tendency to just barely fill very slowly like this. But overall, this is a very fast filling fill valve, which I like. There you can see the date stamps. Looks like March 29th of 1999. So, and I don't really think there was much to see underneath the tank lid, but we'll just take a peek anyways. It is kind of dirty as well, so I do apologize about that. But let me go ahead and throw this tank lid on there, and I will give y'all some flushes. So there we go. Get the hair out of the way. And here is a flush. So even though this is comfort height, the siphon power doesn't seem very strong. I've never really performance tested any comfort height open rim toilets before, so this will be kind of interesting to test. And as y'all can hear, that ball cock is hissing because it is very slowly filling up to that water line. But as long as it's close to being done filling, I can go ahead and give it another flush. I don't think a centimeter less water will really change anything, but here is another flush. Eventually, I would love to test this thing on high tank too. I do have some other flushometer open rim stuff I haven't filmed yet, like this guy right here. This is comfort height. It is a URC, which is pretty cool. And I actually have another one over here that is just like the one I'm filming now. Same trapway and everything. It's just flushometer version. And there's a lot of other stuff over here too that I have to, first of all, restore, clean up. That way I can film them. But yeah, I've definitely got a lot of toilets over here, and a lot of these I haven't filmed yet. So I should have a whole lineup of videos. I'm hoping to get out a bunch more flushometer videos too before it reaches below freezing temperatures. But here is another flush. The glaze actually is in really, really good shape on here. It is a little bit dirty under there. I do apologize, but overall it is very smooth. There's no rough spots or anything like that. There's no scuffs. The only damage I could find on this toilet was on the rim here, and it's just a little bit of scuffing there. And also I do not know who caulked this toilet to the ground, and I really hope it wasn't a plumber because they did an absolutely horrible job. I mean, I don't even know how to explain this. It's just a giant lump of just like sealant or caulking, silicone. But yeah, they definitely didn't do a good job, and they got it all over the base of the toilet, which makes it a pain to clean off. But here is another flush. As y'all can see, towards the end of the flush, it starts to lose some of the bowl rinse at the front. But as long as the toilet has pretty good bowl rinse in the back, which it seems to have, I don't really think this toilet would have any issues cleaning out the bowl. But honestly, this isn't a toilet I wouldn't mind having in my bathroom. The only reason I wouldn't want it is just because I don't know how it's going to perform yet. But if it does perform well, I might install it in my house just for a few months, just because why not? And it's very interesting. Again, that's just my opinion, but I do definitely like these. Here is another flush. So yeah, overall, a decent toilet in my opinion. The fact it's comfort height makes it a lot cooler. But again, that's just me. Some people might not like these at all. I just think they're kind of cool, and it's not every day you find one of these in the comfort height version. So yeah, I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, leave y'all's comments down below. And as always, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.